Hey everybody, welcome back to Biomutant. Look at this. We're heading back to out of date. And you can see like the huge arms of the tree going out to all these different sections. That's actually super cool.
The yerp fields, where the echo of your actions resounds clearer than any other place you'll find, except for where that's not true. That's an aurora totem. Legend has it that activating the four of them together will form a band of your aura in the sky.
Oh, is that right? Okay, so we need to find a pilgrim to probably activate this thing. I imagine these things are on all four sides of the tree. It's kind of cool. Like this isn't, you know, the tree is not... It's smaller, actually, than I thought.
There it is, the tree of life. The idea that all life is related by common descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future. A representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching and beautiful ramifications. We are an evolution of those that came before.
That's quite the shot to come back to. Wow.
Move before it decides to have lunch.
Oh, good luck. Good luck. Oh, he's actually... we're just gonna... He's probably fine. He's probably fine. Let's see what this pilgrim's up to. And then we'll go look for out of date. Maybe have one of our little flashbacks if we're so lucky. There, see? You're fine. Not even wet. So I imagine...
Brickbracks like that, sometimes still full of good things.
Helpless soul, yeah, okay. So if we wouldn't have found that thing, we could maybe find out... We could maybe find the helpless
Smell
soul.
that? Biohazard nearby.
Hey, let's throw this on. Bioblob, done.
Says the tree of life connects all creation. Says you're welcome back.
Okay, how do I... Oh, lead him to the totem. Are you kidding me? All right. Will he follow me while I do other stuff? Mad Muck Bucket. Take that. We've seen the duck helmet a few times. Now we also need a resource totem. That'll no doubt be out. Oh boy. I'm gonna see if I can just ignore this guy for now. Do we see a resource totem anywhere?
It's so active out here with the light. Right where it counts.
This guy came out totally ballsy.
Crack that.
What? Oh, I interacted. Yeah, you tell him. You get out of here. We might not be able to kill him. Because I feel like if there's any drop here, he's gonna be out of his little region. See how he just keeps healing? I'm gonna try. Okay, maybe we can finish him here. One more. No, that's not it. That'll do. Okay, come with me, buddy. Come with me. Where is he? He's coming. I don't know if we could take our little buddy here or not. Be cool if we could get this guy to hop on, but... Oh, not again. That's twice now. I'm just going to assume that this guy is following. That's actually a cool little trick. We can get a little bit of hover time in the air if we do that spin attack. He's doing pretty good at keeping up.
This could be the beginning of the end of everything.
I wouldn't be so bad. Come on in.
That was the first Aurora totem. 3 to go.
Okay. All Aurora totems, no problem. Not our top priority right now. So now we can actually go and see out of date here. Hopefully. Oh, no. You're on your own. That was actually pretty sick, too. Here's a resource totem. I'm pretty sure it's not part of that spot, though.
Yes, some e-waste for you. This one is Bang Shelter 8F. Wonder how long they held out here.
Oh, what's happening? Oh, there's like a...
It's a cold zone. Even a thick coat of fur is enough to keep you warm here.
Okay. So we have our biohazard suit. What the frick is going on? And it seems like we get the ping dish locations whenever we enter an area that requires that resistance. So many distractions just trying to see our old pal here. I see a flag on the right. I don't know if that's where we're supposed to head in, but I'm going to try it.
Heroes inspire in a way nothing else can.
There we go. 4 wood is pretty massive. This is definitely the right place.
Let's
You can
see.
tell from the lack of urine. Oh,
It's
cool.
a place well hidden. It's just below the above.
Oh, that's one of those arcs or whatever. They called them the arcs. Giving me like weird Millennium Falcon vibes.
Out of date's impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds.
What are in these vats?
You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility. He can sense that your heart beats steadily and acknowledges that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without knowledge of their history and origin is like a tree without roots. It's important to stay grounded. You share the same fate as the tree. Out of Date says there's a time for everything. And now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone. Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things. If you continue to do good, good will follow you. If the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. So he's prepared for the worst. Something he calls the Ark.
What's the worst?
Two sides to everything, but for him it would be devastating if you were forced to use the Ark to escape while the world crumbled. Out of Date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees. He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core. The contamination disrupted what we now know as key energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate. He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head. It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real.
That kind of explains why we're still here.
He understands you are curious about the ship at the foot of the tree. He says it surfaced when the oil broke through the ground. The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of study of the manuals he found inside, he believes he's figured the ship out. The Ark has room for 4 more, and he trusts you'll apply wisdom to your compassion and choose whom to save if the world
that's
comes
cool.
to end. He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark in the event of a cataclysm.
That's neat. When you've completed all quests for a character, you can offer them one of the 4 seats on the Ark. Your allied tribe Sifu and Out of Date already have seats, but think hard about who to bring with you before offering someone a seat, as you won't be able to change your mind. Depending on your aura, some characters might decline your invitation. Okay. Is that suggesting that the cataclysm is
you've been busy,
unavoidable?
He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Goop in the southeast. Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Goop. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Goop and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you.
That sounds like a
That's the sound of
Loop-a-Loopin'.
impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porky Puff needs to be handled.
Oh, Porky Puff.
Out of Date says that Goop is worried now that the Southeast World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Goop is working on a goo-gliding vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done.
Say no more. Say no more. This is awesome because it's in spots that we've already traveled, so we can just jump back there and
Out of Date suggests that you should head southeast as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He wonders what's on your mind. Understands completely.
All right, visit Goop. If you feel the narrator's talking too often while exploring, you can reduce the frequency of the comments. Got it. Don't worry about that. We've already done it. We've already done it. Okay, now there's still these like weird, there's these sections that we haven't investigated yet. You know what? I'm gonna go Where's a good place I could go? Maybe Bricktown, because then I could head straight up here. Oh, I can't fast travel from here. Weird. The soaked one. Okay, that's click. Let's go Bricktown. I still can't do it. Oh, let me get... I probably have to get out from under this tree. I like this idea of you have to save people, but you can't save them all. Now, he's saying that our ally is obviously going to join us. Does that mean that any of the other... Like, if we handle a faction and we get rid of them, does the other one automatically join us? I'm not sure.
Let's see.
All right. So let's head to Bricktown. And then we're going to head north to that question mark. Should have marked it there too, but either way. It's funny, like, I wish the game was...
Hard to see the forest when you're in the trees.
I wish the game was a little bit less, you know, obvious. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, but you can see, like, what the motives are. It's very clear about, you know, what the message is, and it's just kind of on the nose. I guess that's not necessarily a bad thing. I just keep wanting this game to be just slightly above the pay grade that it's at. Whoa. But then they do cool stuff. Oh, this is gonna be hard. He's very, very big. Oh my god.
T-accessed.
Start hammering. Hit him. Okay. This is probably going to be mostly a gunfight. Guns and lightning. Oh, actually, too, if I can, since he's tossing bio stuff at us, let's go anti-biohazard. I think that's what we're wearing for our shirt. I'll double check. Oh, no, we're not. There we go. Sick. I should heal here.
Rid of the aches and pains.
Wow. Nice. That wasn't too bad. Now that we have weapons that can actually do things. Sizzle, fluff, poo. What the? Bricktown vault key. Oh, interesting. Bricktown vault. Do we see like I don't see any of those little... Oh yeah, here. It's right there. Okay, so this must be the question mark then, right? Even though it says 60 away. I presume that we're good. What do we want to do? Let's go intellect again.
New thoughts for you.
We're starting to see our powers be a little bit better. Psi powers we're holding for 10 at least. Here we're still holding. We could upgrade resistance, but I feel like meh. Perks wise, I think there's a level 3 that we want. Health regen increased by 40% in combat. Feels pretty good. Maybe we can even take range weapons, have attack damage increased by 15. Or your range weapons are reloaded instantly, and your next magazine is granted 20% damage, perfect reload. Yeah, I think maybe that's what we do, because we're actually dishing it out pretty well. So let me just see that. Oh, the question mark is still there. So hold on a sec. I don't think that was it.
Someone has to end this plague before it's too late.
But he did hold the key to a vault, so that worked out. Oh, it's this maybe.
Stick in the key.
Ah, okay. I was thinking it was going to be this right here, but incorrect. So these things we need to kill like a boss or something. Scrap pad, shoulder, crank. What else do we have down here? A dopey muzzle.
Guess you still want more than that.
A screw. It's probably awesome too. All right. So now let's switch our gear back. Ronin hat is 16. Armor. Duck helmet plus 34. That's pretty good. Some of these we could probably dismantle.
Wonder what you could make with that.
I'll maybe keep the Ronin hat. Because its base value is really high, so I feel like maybe if we modify it.
More scrap for you?
Elementary. Okay, torso-wise.
About time you found some clothes.
These, I guess, will hold for a bit. And then legs. These knee longs are slightly better. We can go scrap pad here. This one can go. And then lastly, I do want to check our gun. If there's anything we could modify on here to make this better. So we have the Nutfut there. This is not bad. The Herf is a decent improvement. Crit chance up too. Let's throw that in. Top mod, still the X-ray scope. Magazine, we've got extended clip. Ooh, the Mystic Nitrup. This drops armor pierce, increases range, drops crit chance, but we have slightly more bullets. I think maybe we keep what we have here. Yeah, let's keep that one. Grip-wise, this is what we have. So it's still green because it... Okay, so it's applying the other upgrade. It's applying the muzzle upgrade, so it's kind of tougher to tell. But I think that's okay. Stock-wise, the Rocket Stock 1550. Let's maybe break some of these down. We're not going to use. And we'll make that one change. All right. Not bad. So that's got to be question mark gone, right? Yes. All right, so these vaults, we need to find like an enemy that has a key, apparently. Let's ride Lucy. Gonna have to find a way out of here. Try not to break your legs this time. Actually, you know what? I think I might just launch here.
That there's Subnautica Station.
Ah, cool.
Goop flounders around in there.
So you're telling me we're in the right
Can you hear the
spot.
waves calling?
There's a little P marker down there. Oh, it's like literally an old submarine.
Let's see.
Goop.
Yangu.
His teeth.
Gulpo ain't the easiest tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim. Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it, even at a distance. Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can remember the story as it was. He knows he's easy to remember. There's no one out there as cuckoo as him. He's one of a kind.
Self-aware wolf.
Goop says our memory keeps things for us and protects them until we are ready to face them again. He understands you've returned to face Lupa Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright as when you were a child. Now the time has come for you to remember and act.
I do want
your
revenge.
Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it. He understands why you seek revenge, but he doesn't think you realize how that'll make you feel once you claimed it.
Take that light!
Take that light? Yeah, no room for doubt.
Really, you ought to use your head instead of your gut.
Don't shame me. I feel how I feel.
You get away with anything.
Just remember, you can always find light in the dark.
Dark. When you already know you're right.
It's good.
Says life on the goo is wide open. You have so many choices of where to go. Some harder than others, of course. Which kind do you like?
Well, I mean, who likes the hard way? Fine.
Hit the open surf then. The trouble is you can only rely on yourself, at least until you reach a new shore and make new friends. Can hardly believe the world is going to make it. Wonders what that's going to do to the goo. Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf. Thinks the Myriad made a good match with you. You're both like sunshine on the surf. Never seen any brighter. Shine on. But hey, back to the goo. Knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Subnautica station as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit, so you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his goo glide, starting with the old wreck box outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the goo glide strong enough to fight the Porky Puff. Out of Date told him the undersurf was the epicenter of the contamination.
Okay.
This was where it struck hardest and inflicted the biggest change to the ecosystem.
Okay, we got a little bit of darkness there. We're almost balanced. Shockingly. Okay, I can't see. 11 and 13. Okay, this is awesome. Enter the sewage tunnel. Yeah, you got it. You got it. So I imagine very similar to the mech ton. We're going to go find this stuff for him, get a machine, maybe get some upgrades.
Can't really understand your story till it's done.
Although I have to imagine that similar to the mech ton, the upgrades don't actually matter. They seem to be strictly cosmetic, but maybe there's some back-end stuff that's happening. Want to see if there's anything out here. Just another way in. All right.
It's up or down. Your choice.
They really just lay it on, hey, like how your choices are going to matter and people are going to perceive you a certain way. It's a bit heavy-handed, but there is an opportunity, and I really hope that they take it. There's an opportunity to have, like, to be surprised. Where it's like all these choices, yes, maybe they matter, but also maybe they don't. If you know what I'm saying. We'll see. Okay. What am I looking at here? Easy. Oh, we're so good at puzzles now. We're so good. And humble. Good and humble. I already see it. Oh.
There's so much more to see now. Looks valuable.
One final whack.